But yeah, so anyway, welcome back everybody. I've been doing some gaming videos lately, but I'm going to start obviously doing a few more on the car and stuff as well, just because I want to keep it like mixed up. I want to just do bits and bobs of both. It's two things that obviously I love doing. I mean, the car wins all day, every day. Hands down, how could it not? But yeah, man, how can you not love the noise of that, man? How can you not love the noise of that? The flat 4, Scooby Burble, Rumble, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same thing. But yeah, so we're just going to go for a little bit of a drive, nothing like mad. Yeah, and what I might try and do is I might try and go somewhere and basically try and do like a bit of footage from the outside of the car, just to show you obviously what I've done to it since I've had it, because it's not, everything I've done is like bolt-on mod. It's got a map on it that Duncan Graham done, which was in one of my videos on the YouTube anyway, and it's been running that now for like, well, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. So it's been running that for quite a while now, and it's been fine. The car's been absolutely fine. I haven't actually run into any problems with it at all, which is really good. I don't massively beat on the car, not like some people might do or whatever. But it gets driven, like it gets driven well, it gets driven hard, you know. So it's not like it just sits there and doesn't do anything. I use the car as much as I can, when I can. Take it to the gym, take it out for photos, because obviously I do like quite a lot of pictures. So you'd actually have to check me out on Instagram as well. It is WRX_Jeweled. I've got a nice little account on there in a minute. I think we're almost actually at 6,000 followers, which is crazy, like it's mad. I really want to try and push the YouTube stuff more, show more of the car, or even when I do things to the car, any work I do on the car, and basically then try and, you know, invite people from the Instagram account to YouTube to then watch some videos of what I'm doing to the car. I might even, for those that might be interested, I might even go out, there's a pothole there. Yeah, for those that might be interested, I might actually go out and like wear the GoPro on my chest and film me doing a shoot of the car, so then you can see just from a different perspective, or from like my perspective, what it's like. That video might be quite a nice video to do, but literally today just like first sort of proper video I'm going to do on a car, where I've literally just popped to the shops. Had to pick up a new memory card because I've misplaced my old memory card for some reason, so I grabbed a new memory card for the GoPro, set it all up. It looks pretty good, looks like it's working all right, so I'm not going to like rumble on too much. But so the main things, what I'll do is obviously I'll try and in this video I'll try and add in some footage of like me talking about the outside of the car and stuff, if I can find somewhere quiet to park up, because you always look like a bit of a weirdo walking around your car talking to a camera. People sort of think, what is he doing? Does he belong in a mental home or what? But yeah, basically, so main thing that I'd done first was the clutch and flywheel. Obviously when I got the XED Peak Box Stage 1 clutch put in, just because the original was slipping, so we done that at East Kensington in Canterbury. Richard looked after me, all the boys down there did a great job, no problems at all. Basically, yeah, we put a lightweight flywheel in, we decatted the downpipe as well, just to get a bit more through it, and obviously a bit more bloody noise. And honestly, yeah, I've got like a long list on my phone of everything that I've done. Most things I've done myself. There's literally like 2 things that I haven't done myself. So the clutch wasn't done by me, and also the cam belt wasn't done by me. That was done by Slow Boy Racing. They're up at Brands Hatch. They were fantastic as well. There's so many guys around, like good garages as well. You can trust these guys. Like they know what they're doing with these cars. Everything else I wanted to do myself, because I've got it as a project car, and I just wanted to do it for myself, just like teach myself stuff. I've literally, yeah, I've done like loose gauges in, coilovers on it now, BC Racing coilovers, XXR 527 wheels, they're on it. Honestly, yeah, the list, like it's quite a long list to be fair, but what we've done and what I've done to the car. But it's a good list, it's not a bad list, it's a good list to be fair. Fuel pump's been upgraded. Honestly, yeah, like interior swap out for an STI interior, disc pads, things like that, all those sort of maintenance things. I do the oil every 3,000 miles in the filter as well, change that. Yeah, I'll have to get the list out, because if I can get time to get the list out, then yeah. I mean, it's not as big as some people's lists. I've seen other people's lists, but to hear the car, but you want to be able to hear me talk as well. But I'll have to test as well this GoPro, because obviously I've got an extra microphone on there, so I want to test what it sounds like, if it's picking me up quite well. Because if not, I'll try and get one of those ones that you put on your seatbelt, like a little road one or something. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube use them, and to be fair, they look pretty cool. They, you know, and they pick up the voice really well. Because you want to hear the car, but you want to hear the person talking about the video and what we're doing in the video as well. I might have to fiddle with like the settings in the GoPro, I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, so we're literally just going to go, we're going to pop out to like some country lanes, have a little bit of a bimble, a bit of fun, and then I'll try and find something nice to park up, and then run through the bits and bobs with the car, what we've done to it, and just give you like an outside view of the car as well, because you'll probably like to see the outside as well. As from just looking at me talking about it, it's not the same as actually seeing it from outside. It's a lovely, like, to be fair, I'm not an expert as a first impression I've ever owned. I went for the 2.5 litre and Hawkeye. A lot of people complain about them. I have had a very good experience with it. In the 1.5 years that I've owned it, I've had a very good experience. I've had no issues. So from my point of view, yeah, like, maybe that's just me caring for it a bit. I don't know, other people trashing theirs. I don't know, like, the thing is, these cars have always had hard life. This is on 124,000 miles now. I picked it up and had 118. I've had it a 1.5 years, so I put 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it in the time I've owned it already, and it's been fine. It's been fine, but it's obviously not as strong as it would be when it was new, you know. So we've always got to be wary of things like that. But they're just such a joy to drive. They're such a joy. Just the sound, the noise. And to be fair, this has been mapped now, and it's running 315 brake and 420 foot-pounds of torque. So it's quick, you know. It's not crazy quick. It's not. I've got used to it now, so it's not like scary quick. When I first drove it after Duncan had mapped it, I was like, bloody hell, this is quick, and it is quick. But you get used to it after a while, and you sort of want more power. I went out with my friend's one the other weekend. Stephen Wallace, he took me out on it the other weekend in his Hawkeye, and he's running 530 brake and about 500 foot-pounds of torque. And let me tell you, that thing shifts. It absolutely shifts. Like, I thought this was quick. I got in there and the passenger seat, and I was like, whoa. And right from the passenger seat, everything's different. If I was in the passenger seat of this, I'd probably be like, yeah, it feels quick. But yeah, like his one was really good. We've done a photo shoot for him as well. He loved it. And to be fair, I got some nice shots of that as well. But yeah, so it's more of just like an introduction to the car myself. So on the channel I wanted to do like bits and bobs, so like the gaming and stuff as well. And now start trying to reel it in a bit, trying to bring the car into it a bit more. Because I think a lot of people want to see the car and what I'm doing to it. The only thing that I wish I'd done was do a lot more videos with like what I was doing to the car, so everything that I was changing the car and stuff like that. So early on, you know. I mean, how can you not have fun in this car? You have to have fun. I still need to like fiddle with the coilovers to try and set them up properly. Yeah, I still need to fiddle with them. I don't get no rubbing no more, which is good. I mean, if I have a passenger in the back, I get a little bit of rubbing. But yeah, they stiffen up the car a lot more, put it that way. They really do. Like, it doesn't then like roll as much in the corners and lean and stuff. I'm on like the middle settings. I think you had like 30 clicks, so I'm like 15 clicks in on it all. I could try and go like full soft and see how that feels, just if it takes some of the bumpy bumpies out. But to be fair, I don't think it's too bad. Like, you know, certain roads it's a bit tricky on. I'm not professional driver. I don't know how to. I set them up, put them on, got my wheel alignment done. You know, certain camber here, there, and that, just to try and get that set up right. The car definitely feels better than what it did when I first got it, but it never really felt that bad. It felt like a little bit of a boat in the corners, a little bit, but nothing like ridiculous. But now I find that you can just like, you can feel a lot more in the road, you can predict it a little bit more. It's good fun. It is good fun. Like these cars, like they're drivers' cars, like a lot of people say. Anyone can drive these cars. Like I keep telling my missus, drive it, have a go. You ain't got to go fast, just drive it, have a go. No, she's not interested in driving it. Anyone can drive these cars. Like you can be like a brand new driver and drive it. All right, when you start changing clutches and things like that, then the clutch becomes a bit harder to use, blah blah blah. But it only takes a bit more revs just to get it to like actually move. So obviously I have to not talk when I'm driving. That was all speed limit, all 40 mile an hour. Didn't go over the speed limit there at all. Stuck to the speed limit. But that's what I mean, you've got to have fun in these cars, man. Like, they're so fun. You have to have fun. But they can catch you out. This has caught me out a couple of times, but I've caught it. But like I say, I don't really drive like a madman. It's not so much like an idiot, I just don't like drive like a madman. Like I do know my limit, and I do try and stick to my limit as well. But also, you've got to have a bit of fun, right? With these cars, or any fast car, any performance car, you have to have fun. Like, people don't buy them just to drive slow and just look at them. Like, you actually have to have fun in these cars. So now I'm trying to think where we could actually go to get some nice footage of the outside of the car. I'm trying to think where we could go. I don't really know, to be fair. There's a lot of people around today as well. There's a lot of traffic out on the road, so I can't really go like bananas. There's a lot of cyclists around as well. You've got to respect the cyclists. And if they've got children with them as well, you've got to respect that. But yeah, so I'm going to try and find a little place to park up and go, and then hopefully I'll be able to add it on either at the beginning of the video or end of the video. And just the outside of the car will run through what we've done, things like that. So I'll end it on this one for now, but I should be able to hopefully add another little bit in and go from there. Right, so yeah, welcome back. We've managed to find somewhere to actually stop and hopefully get a bit of outside look on the car so that you can see, obviously, yeah, all the outside stuff. It's quite good as GoPro, I can actually see everything on the front, which is quite handy. So yeah, so I'll give you a nice little look around everything. So yeah, it's a 2006 WRX, not an STI, just a WRX, just box standard WRX. Big on bad wheel. To be fair, I don't even know what that is. I think it's like unbranded, completely unbranded. Yeah, so these are the XXR wheels I was telling you about, 527s. Pretty sure that the 18-inch ET35 and the offset is like 8.75J. Pretty sure. But yeah, so I've swapped out to the STI interior. Everything's been swapped out. Got a Driftworks steering wheel on there, deep dish, which is absolutely lovely. There's your Diffie gauges there as well. Aftermarket stereo. I've had this made up by a guy on the Subaru forum. Oh god, I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible, absolutely terrible. But yeah, he basically made up this little plate for me and this carbon boot cover delete thing. But I'll put the boot back on because it looks nice. Blah blah blah. But yeah, so like inside, literally, I've swapped out the whole interior, the door cards. Done the steering wheel and stuff like that. Outside is, yeah, wheels, obviously new tyres as well, Mitchell & Partners with 4s, which are absolutely brilliant. Swapped out the number plates as well, so now we've got JH06 SUB, which is J Hobbs, or J Hobson, that's my name, and then SUB is Subaru as well. Everything like underneath the car is pretty much standard, so like all your anti-roll bars and all that sort of stuff, that's all pretty much standard. I haven't actually done anything to that. I've got a white line anti-roll correction kit to put on. So yeah, I've got to sort that out and get that done. We've got a Maxton front, yeah, Maxton design front splitter on there, front lip. Sunsport grille. I've tinted the, well, I took the headlights apart, baked them in the oven and sprayed them on the insides, so they're all done. There is a nice mod coming soon that I've actually got for this, and I think everyone's going to absolutely love it. It's going to change the complete look of the car, especially along the front end, but I'll try not to say too much because I'll end up giving it all away. But yeah, like condition wise, it's in such good condition for the mileage that it's done. 124,000 miles, almost 125 now. I swapped out the rear lights to the blob eye lights because I prefer them. The Hawkeye ones are like more crystally, or more like, you know, clear all the way through. You're going to do a little bit of red, and I think the blob ones are better. But yeah, so interior wise, yeah, as I showed you earlier, that's sort of your driving perspective. It's a real nice place to be. It's a real smart looking place. They got it right with these cars, man. Like, they're old. Well, this is, yeah, what, 15 years old now, but in my opinion they got it right with these cars. Everything that you need is there, anything you don't need is not there. I've got the air fuel ratio gauge there as well from AEM, that's connected into the downpipe. And yeah, obviously on those Defi ones you've got boost, oil pressure and oil temperature as well. Might be quite hard to see that, I do apologise. I'll show you the bay quickly. That was the wrong one, that was the boot. There's so many buttons on these bloody things. But yeah, I'll quickly show you the engine bay. It's pretty much very standard, it's very stock. Not a lot is actually going on inside this in this bay. Very warm on a hot day as well. So yeah, so basically, main thing I've done here, I've upgraded the panel filter. I've got a Cosworth on it in a minute. I've changed to an SU intercooler. I've changed a few like other things like little pipes here, pipe to the turbo. These are all the boost lines that are in here as well. They're all connected up and done. I've changed the belts, alternator belt, power steering belt. I had an issue with the power steering that was screaming and making a noise, so I changed all the lines, so like the inlet and the return hose, which is underneath this airbox, and I put new power steering fluid in there. That seems to be fine. That seems to have solved the problem that I was having there. So like cold start, we could do that. Obviously, yeah, you've got the BC coilovers there. They've all been set up pretty well, to be fair. Like, I'm actually quite happy with how they've been set up for me. They've done quite a nice job actually. But yeah, like, I probably missed quite a few things, but like I said, I just wanted to get a quick introduction video on the YouTube, just so that I can try and share it about, and then I'll start doing videos where now I'll do whatever I do to the car, I'll start obviously filming that as well, to show you guys, not sort of like how to do it, because I'm not a professional and I don't know everything, but just to show you that the ordinary person will do it. I'm a builder, I'm not a mechanic, but I've really surprised myself in the ownership of this car. Really surprised myself, and I highly recommend them. You know, they can be bastards, but I think they're amazing. So for the pros you get with these, I think it's well worth it. But yeah, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the little video that I put in. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. I'll definitely get more stuff coming in. Definitely, I'm going to need to make sure I get a lot more videos coming online now, because I think a lot of people really do want to see obviously what I'm doing to the car, or bits about the car. Even if I just do like little mini vlogs where I'm just going out in the car, doing things, driving to the bloody shop, drive to the gym, have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a blip, car meets, things like that. But also as well with the photography ones, I might try and do that, strap the GoPro to my chest and do the photography ones as well. So yeah, so there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it, hit the thumbs up, all that stuff, all the good stuff, all the stuff that I don't fully know about yet. And hopefully we can start making some good videos and we can get there. Cheers guys.